welcome back to my channel. This is my week 9 pregnancy update. Not a lot has changed, but I still just want to keep up these updates or videos as much as I can. I think because for me, I want to look back on it as kind of a way to kind of reminisce what I had to go through for this pregnancy, and just to document these thoughts and feelings as I go along. So I still decided to do one today because I thought I might just skip this week and do one next week. But anyway, so here I am. What's new? Well, I'm still vomiting, obviously. But I guess I could talk about, which I don't think I mentioned before, is that I get very phlegmy. Especially in the morning when I get up, I seem to need to cough a lot of phlegm, and there's mucus in my nose. I need to blow my nose. And I think it's all normal because you have a lot of dampness in your body. But one thing that seemed to have kind of gone away is I used to blow my nose and there would be some kind of like small blood clots, and that hasn't been happening, so it's just kind of clear mucus. And but then there's more of it, like I need to blow my nose a lot, and then I cough a lot. And then the other thing is when I cough, sometimes it triggers me to throw up because I'm coughing some mucus up, and then I all of a sudden feel nauseous and need to vomit. So it's kind of like they kind of go, like they kind of interfere with each other. Like when you cough, you need to throw up, and then after you throw up, you cough. I don't know, like one or the other. I mean, they go kind of like together, so it's not great, I guess, because it's like when you try to cough, and all of a sudden you want to throw up, or vice versa. I mean, a lot of times after I throw up, I do cough as well, I feel like. But regardless, that is just the way it is. I have been vomiting, I guess, a little bit more. I think almost like twice in the morning now. I mean, 2 separate times, but each time I would say at least 2 or 3 kind of vomits, right? And then I definitely do it in the afternoon, and then in the afternoon I also kind of throw up more stuff. I think in the afternoon I sometimes throw up stuff I ate for lunch, which didn't usually happen. Usually it would be like what I ate for snack, but then I don't even get to eat snack because I mean I haven't gotten to snack, and then I threw up some of the lunch already, if that makes sense. And then so it's kind of more frequent, I suppose. And then one day, what was it, like Saturday or something? I don't know. I actually threw up after dinner, which was like around 9 p.m., which was the first time I ever threw up so late. I mean, the latest I threw up is around 5-ish. So, what can you do, right? And I do notice a lot of times I eat more. I mean, I guess one other thing I haven't mentioned is I somewhat get more appetite now. I throw up and then I get hungry, sometime right away, sometime actually just now earlier I got up because I was hungry because I already threw up once, and I wanted to go eat something. And then when I got up, because I was laying down to rest, and when I got up, I felt like, oh my god, all of a sudden I need to throw up. So I just went to the bathroom to throw up, and then after I do, I still go eat because I was still hungry. So it's kind of like very odd, but I do have more of an appetite, let's put it that way. And so I sometimes eat a little bit more, because sometimes I feel like I know I'm gonna throw up later, so if I eat a little more, I might throw up half of it or something, so I still retain half the food. But I do notice when I eat more, my stomach wants to get rid of the excess food, because it almost is telling me there's no room, or there's no energy to process it, because I feel like a lot of the blood is going to my uterus to grow the fetus, obviously. So there's not that much blood in my stomach to digest the food, or they don't want to overwork or something. So right, so they make me throw up the food, so then there's less in the stomach for my stomach to digest. And I read somewhere that your digestion kind of slows down because your body wants to get all the nutrients out of the food for the baby or something. So that's why I still kind of go to the bathroom every other day, just, you know, so maybe it's taking longer to process the food. I don't know, but like I said, I have more of an appetite. I kind of have more cravings for food. And that kind of changed starting last Thursday, Friday. And I do feel like I throw up, I'm hungry, I need to eat, and then sometimes I eat, I throw up, but I'm hungry again, I need to eat. Like, it's kind of like this cycle. But before, it's like I threw up, I don't want to eat still. I don't want to eat, I'm not hungry, I don't want to eat, and then like I still throw up here and there, but I didn't feel like having the desire to eat. And when I ate something, it never tasted good to me, like really, because I didn't have an appetite. But now I get really hungry sometimes, and then when I eat, food tastes good, but then sometimes I just know I'm going to throw up again after I eat. So it's kind of like, it's not fun, but perhaps it's getting, like, it's going to get better, because I feel like they say eventually you're gonna get hungry. So I kind of getting there, but I have to get rid of the like the, the vomiting situation. But maybe that's gonna take another 2-3 weeks, because I'm week 9, right? So that's that. Sleep has been okay. I do wake up sometimes in the middle of the night to pee, not every night. And sometimes I have a hard time falling back to sleep. Sometimes I'm a little bit better. But it's still okay. No, it's still decent. I'm able to rest. Sometimes I rest in the morning as well, but I definitely rest in the afternoon. So I mean, I'm okay with sleep. It's not as good as a couple weeks ago, but it's still decent. And the weirdest thing is, last night I woke up in the middle of the night to pee, and then I tried to go back to sleep, and all of a sudden I was kind of like, I was a little thirsty, so I drank a little bit of water. I noticed I can't drink too much water, because if I do, I tend to vomit as well. I just drank a little bit, and I laid down, and then all of a sudden I was kind of like nauseous. I almost wanted to throw up that water or something, but I didn't get up to do it because I didn't want to throw up in the middle of the night, because that has never happened, and I don't want to start that. And I wanted to like not wake myself up too much, because I want to go back to sleep. So that was odd. But besides that, overall sleep is still pretty good, okay? And what else is there? I think that's it. Everything else hasn't really changed. I mean, the thing I haven't really mentioned was just the phlegm, kind of, the cough and stuff. And but that's not really new. It's not really new. It's been going on, but it's just getting increasingly more, and I don't think I mentioned it last week. And then my appetite has increased a little bit, which is good, I think, because food actually tastes better to me now. And right, so this is pretty much it. I am gonna have a doctor's appointment on Thursday, which I'm looking forward to. So that's why I didn't want to make a video, because I thought maybe I'd make one after, But I am going to make this video, and I'm going to see the doctor on Thursday, so hopefully I get to see the baby and everything and have an ultrasound picture. And then I guess I'll just show all of that stuff in the next week's vlog for 10 weeks. Oh, I didn't mention this week the baby's the size of a grape, and last week was like raspberry, or was strawberry or something. Yeah, strawberry. So I'm gonna include a bump shot at the end, like I always do, just so you can see. I don't really know if I gain weight or not. I don't have a scale at home, and since I puke kind of more often, so I don't really know if I'm gaining weight or not. But I think it's okay for the first trimester. So I'll include that at the end, and everything else is pretty much the same. Not really anything new to report, so I'm not going to keep rambling and make this video too long. So I'm going to cut it off here, and I'm going to see you guys next week. Alright, thank you for watching. Bye.